Howdy, Possum Patty here, and this is my very first ATC swap and my very first ATC challenge. So I made the two cards and I used the initials of the people that it's going to. And I put a little sparkle on there, a little glitter. And I just collaged some different papers in the background, some pink ribbon, some mulberry paper. I put a little bling on each one. And my information's on the back side of these. And for some reason it didn't seem enough for me, so I made my famous little paper bags to put them in. Because if you get something from Possum Patty, you know you're going to get blooms and butterflies and bling and brown paper bags. So let me just do a quick show and tell on how I made the little cards and how I made the bags. And today I am going to make my very first ATC or artist trading card for a swap. Well, I'm doing one for a swap and one that I'm going to send to somebody for a challenge. And this is my very first time doing this. And I know this is the right size because years ago I had bought this pack of ATCs. And they're supposed to be 2.5 by 3.5. All right, everybody knows this but me, right? Because I'm the one who lives under a rock here. So 2.5 by 3.5 is the size of an ATC. And I guess you just decorate it any way you want to. So I have this really nice craft paper. Came in this package with these nice envelopes. I'm going to use this envelope, so maybe I'll make my card out of this. So I need to cut a couple to this size. And then I have to think about what I want to put on here to decorate it. It's so small, right? So this is kind of like a tiny job. All right, let me cut up some paper. I'll be right back. I have some different textures and colors. I have a ribbon, mulberry paper, some different prints, scrapbooking paper, one with a little gold bling on there, and these little initial cards. But I just got an idea. Since I said I was only going to send one card, I think what I can do is I'll layer these up and bling them up a little bit. And then I'll make one of my famous tiny little paper bags. And instead of putting a journaling card in it, I'll make one bag for each of these, and then I can decorate the outside of the bag. So that's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to glue everything down here. And let's see, how about some tacky glue? You know, your first time making something, you just really unsure about what I'm doing here. Especially when you're making it for somebody else. But I guess this card will represent me more than them. I want a little bit of each layer to show. That one's going to have to go there. Time to get out some glitter and bling. This is just iridescent glitter glue. Takes a long time to dry. But I'm just going to, oops, smear it on these cards. Give it a nice little finish. some bling. Oops, don't want to lose my bling. It's a pretty color. Okay, I'm going to let these dry. It's going to take a while for that glitter glue to dry and the bling. And I'm going to work on making 2 little paper bags to match. And this is my pattern for an ATC size paper bag. You need a piece of paper that's 6 inches by 4 1/4. I cut 2 pieces of this thin craft paper, 6 inches by 4 1/4, and I used the Saran Wrap metal edge to do it, like this, because it makes a nice jaggedy edge. I like this edge. Looks just like a real paper bag. Okay, now we have to remember how I did this, right? Okay. So you're going to fold this over. And they're going to overlap just a little bit. Like about 1/4 inch, I think. Checking for size. Perfect. Okay, this is going to get glued down. You're going to turn up the bottom. It's like another 1/4 inch. And we're going to glue that down. Put a little glue inside here too. Okay, now we're going to bring the 2 edges together. Make this little corner cut over here. Like so. So you fold one side down to the size of the little cut that you made. I'm going to rip this off. And my little punch. Just gonna punch a little slot on there. eyeball the middle. I'll put a link to the video where I made these bags below, because it's probably a better tutorial on how I made these. So I made a few bags. I'm going to take 2 of them right now and decorate them. Now these are just very thin, but I could put a few decorations on them. So I'm working out a arrangement of a little bit of scrap paper, some of these little silk flowers. I'll probably put some bling in the middle, and some of these tiny Tim Holtz leaves, and then maybe one of my little butterflies up in the corner. Maybe I need a piece of something like what's on here, so let's see. Something that matches the card. I could put the pink or this color instead of this one. Oh, the colors are the same. Let's see. So that's the story on how I made these. I'll be getting these out in the mail in the morning, and I really hope they like them. And maybe some other people will want to swap with me. I've never done this before, like I said. But it was a lot of fun. So thanks for coming along with me today, and happy making. Bye-bye now.